good, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Bacchanal Podcast, a fusion of hip-hop, video games, comics, movies, and nerd culture, all rolled up into one spectacular show. Join me in the beautiful T.O. Toronto, Canada, K to the C, and...
your boy Akil, and as I always say, if you feel the need, take your shirt, twist it around your head, you spin it like a goddamn helicopter, because I'm in North Carolina!
Woo! About to take this damn shirt and cover it with a damn sweater.
We'll get to that. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is that Trinidadian Canadian spin on things, man. It's Blerd news like you never heard before.
So we ain't gonna beat around the bush, man. We're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna be doing Squid Game.
Yes.
Spoiler free, then spoiler, because people are like now.
Yeah. Spoiler free. We could do a quick like 3 to 5, and then we'll get into it in spoilers for both of them.
Yeah, but we'll do the same thing with Venom 2.
Yeah.
If this is your first time listening, welcome to the Bacchanal Podcast. I hope you stay. Hope that you check us out on Instagram. We are _Bacchanal. That's BACCHANAL Bacchanal Podcast.
Yes.
We do have a sponsor coming up soon. I'm gonna wait for that promo code. I'm gonna share that with y'all later this week.
Very exciting.
Moving up in the world.
Shout out to our listeners, man. Shout out to our listeners all the way out in Moscow, Dublin, Chicago, Singapore, Oshawa, Ajax, Toronto, Albany, North Carolina, Charlotte, all over North Carolina, Raleigh. How do you say that? How do you say that? Raleigh. Yeah, man.
Raleigh.
Hey, man, we getting some crazy listeners out here, man. Egypt, Turkey, Brazil, Ireland, Canada, and the United States, of course. I said our top 3 listeners already. Did I list them all?
Go ahead.
The third one, I don't even want to chance that one. That is like some lettering from another country, from the East. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess that up. Number 2 is Shy. What's good? Thank you for listening. Number 3 is Spem. We gotta really get away from. We gotta get back to the days where your homie names you, not where you can make up your own names online, man. Because some of these names, shout out to y'all, man. Some of these names are crazy out here, man. Remember when your friends named you and they give you some
paint? They call me Young Paint out here in these streets, son.
Now people just name themselves. All these names are like video game names now.
They call me Young Scrotum, son. I'm always low, baby. You know, you see me. Low, bro.
But yeah, man. Shout out. We appreciate you, man. Thank you, all 3 of y'all, for listening consistently. Thank y'all, man.
All 3 of y'all.
Yeah, man. The Lumberjack episode was our last one. That's an issue 2 comic that came out. Y'all check that out. That got a good amount of listens off top right there. I'll just say that right there.
Oh,
so
and
check out our last podcast.
I didn't do that giveaway. I don't want to interrupt Casey, but I didn't finish that giveaway. I know y'all don't follow directions, so I'm gonna make it easier this time. Just comment Lumberjack, and that's JAX. And whoever I see or whatever, which whenever I find, I'm gonna use like a random generator and I'll send it out to that person. Lumberjack, JAX. Okay? Spelled it out for you guys. I'm just trying to give away stuff, and y'all are like, nah, nigga.
We just want to listen.
I just want to listen and pay for things, man.
Yeah, man. If you're watching live right now and you want to get in on the chat, we're on the Facebook fan page right now. So get in on the chat. Give us your 2 cents, you know?
All right. So first on our docket, let me change the image because I ain't going to tell y'all. I'm going to just change it on you because we got fancy technology here at the back.
Mm-hmm. Look at that beautiful image I made in the background.
Look at it. Look at us in 4K.
Oh, looks so clean.
Change my lighting because I
feel like I'm gonna fall in.
That's my Squid Game lighting. All right, let's check out the trailer for Squid Game for all 12 people out here who may not know what Squid Game is.
Oh God, it really came up, eh? Holy.
No, it seems like there's some people like now starting to find out about it, and they're like, it seems like everybody's on episode 6. I'm on episode 6 though, so don't tell me what else happened because I'm on episode 6.
Okay.
Everybody's on episode 6, like the world.
I watched this when I first saw it pop, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And that's my Christmas card to everybody in the family. I'm sending them that. So yeah, you got no sound right now. I can't hear it, but we're seeing all the things happening with the shoes. There, people getting stripped down. The pink suits, that might be my Halloween costume. You know, nice, affordable.
Find the costumes with the
mask, right? You could probably make that yourself.
Yeah, man. Because I'm trying to find them, and they're just like, well, you know, it'll come after Halloween. I was like, oh,
nah. Get you some white paint. Make a square or a triangle hole. You know, and just spray paint like a mask white. Just a black mask white. Turn it down just a little. Just a little. Yeah. So there we go. Netflix, man. They're really coming for it, man.
지금 이 자리에 계신 여러분들은 모두 감당할 수 없는 빚을 지고 삶의 벼랑 끝에 서 계신 분들입니다.
With debts that cannot be paid off.
Now, were you watching this sub or dub?
I was watching this when it's the voices over. I'm like, what the hell is the difference? Dub, sub?
That's dub.
With the voices over. Yeah, I wasn't trying to read, man. I read books already. I didn't try to read.
Oh yeah, man. Like, you're not getting the pure essence of the character study when you're watching the dub, because that voice actor might not portray the same emotion as that South Korean actor. They might hit their foot and go, yeah, and the voice actor might say, ouchie. That's not the same emotion coming from the actor, bro. It's not the pure emotion.
I get it, but it always takes me out of it when I gotta like sit there and I'm like reading what they said and I'm watching their face while they're saying it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just throw this on. Let me just get the dub.
The worst is just like,
I ain't no
connoisseur. I'm in pain right now. I am in pain. Ow.
Yeah. No, I feel you though, but I ain't no damn connoisseur of these shows. I'm just gonna watch it how I watch it. Yeah. It's once everybody enjoys it. I hate when you get those elitists who want to be like, oh, it's gotta be, you gotta do it like this. It's like, bro, enjoy it how you enjoy it. Yeah, nah, enjoy it. That guy's face killed me in this show, man. He just looks stressed all the time. Maybe I will watch it with the subs, not the dubs.
Yeah, watch it with the subs so you can get that true South Korean.
Yeah. So how did you watch it?
I did dubs, baby. I got kids.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah, no, I did dubs. Subs.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dubs, man. I'm all about that dubs. When I play my Japanese games, dubs, baby.
Yeah. The only thing
dubs.
To all these elitists, the only things I subbed was when I was watching like Dragon Ball Z back before when it wasn't even in Canada yet, and I got the exclusive, you know, oh, don't share these VHSs with anybody, you know, like, and it was just reading at the bottom because they didn't have the dubs yet, you know what I mean? So I just watched all the Dragon Ball GT, the Dragon Ball Zs like that. But other than that,
and most of us started off on dubs watching Toonami. Now y'all want to act like y'all better than everybody.
Torties.
Oh, I could read. So
yeah, exactly.
Whatever, bro.
Oh man, watch it how you want. But Squid Game though, it's out. It's on Netflix. It's taking the world by storm. This might be the biggest streamed show in history. That's what's happening right now, man.
Yeah, man. This is my first K drama, a Korean drama, because you know me, I'm not big on anime. I just now started, trying to get into anime. I don't really watch any type of Korean dramas, and I was like, let me jump in head first into the Squid Game. Yeah, and I won't say I was pleasantly surprised. I was mind blown.
Good, because I was telling you for weeks. I was like, check Squid Game out. Just watch the first 2 episodes of character building. I like to say it, table setting. You know what I mean? Let you know what's going on. After that, they just go for broke, man. They go for broke.
Now, how'd you feel about the show? I felt like it was a character study of society as a whole.
Absolutely. Yep.
But then I started digging deeper. I was like, yo, in America, would we even want the currency of money or the currency of clout?
They would want the likes. They wouldn't even want clout.
They wouldn't want the money in America. They'd be like, yo, give me 1 million followers. I'm gonna push this dude off the edge so he can
exactly.
So I can get 1 million followers.
Yeah, it would just be straight like that. People wouldn't even be thinking about money. They'd be like, wait, how many people are watching this right now?
Really, bro? About to kill somebody on live, bro.
Yeah, nah. That'd be interesting. I'll get into that in spoilers. But yeah, it's America will want clout. Canada will want clout for sure, man. It's a damn shame. But it's a shame that people are doing it for money too. So that's the main basis of this. And the character study that they do in this is chef's kiss, honestly.
But isn't that a reflection on South Korea as a society of how greedy people are for money? And like,
not only it's the whole world. It's whole world, man. Whole world.
I don't think America's greedy for money though, man. I feel like we're greedy for attention. We love
No,
attention.
we're definitely
People
money,
die
bro.
for attention now, man. I think
Yeah, but it
attention's
definitely-
higher than money.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but still, it's a basis and problem that people are having all over the world with gambling issues and money chasing, and like casinos we're still popping off when when COVID was happening. You know what I mean?
It
So
was.
yeah, gambling was still happening, stripping was still happening in basements. You know what I'm saying? So like things are still going on. So
Demon hours, they were calling that.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, money's still muddy, you know, in this shallow world.
Some lights though, it could be a homeless guy on the ground. They'd be like, "Do you need a blanket?" Nah, bro, I got 12 billion followers. Though. Oh,
You don't remember bum fights?
yeah.
Hey man, yeah, it's been happening, man.
So
Squid
the main
Games has been
character-
happening.
The main character that we follow, I don't know. I feel like when you first look at these characters, you're just like, look at this fucking loser. But the good thing about this movie, it's like peeling an onion. You get to see layers to these characters.
Yeah,
And these are people that you would see in life. I feel like that's the same people that you would see in life, and you would automatically just,
Write
count
them
them
off.
out. Yeah, write them off.
Yep.
But this show, movie. This show humanizes them, but it also shows you the desperateness of these people as well.
Yeah.
The lengths that they're willing to go, and you're just like, damn, man, like y'all had a chance to leave. But that movie's just good.
A
Billions.
chance to redeem your entire character in one shot, or live forever as a quote unquote loser. It's like, what's the chance? You know what I mean? Like, what is their options? So that's what's so ill about this show. Ah man, I don't know what else to say, but check this out. I'm ready to get in spoilers when you are. there
Who's
anything
your
else you wanna
favorite
add?
character? I liked Horny Lady. I don't remember her name. I called her Horny Lady.
Okay, yeah, I would say that. Okay, you like her?
Yeah, man, because I just felt like I was like, what bullshit Horny Lady about to get into? Every time she showed up, I was just like, what bullshit she about to get into? But my issue was the voice actor for her.
Mhm.
Just like the voice actor would overact. They'd be like, "Come on, guys!" I was like, "That voice really?"
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if the Korean voice is that so cartoonish and over the top. But like whenever
Yeah.
she showed up, I was just like, what bullshit she about to try to pull? And we all know somebody like that.
Oh yeah.
We all know somebody like that, man.
My
Like,
favorite character. They did such a good job at character development and showing people when their backs against the walls in defining moment situations where it's like, I don't know, I liked a lot of them, man. I think I liked the younger girl. She was great.
I like the
with
alley
the edge.
man.
Indian Man was great. Like they did such a great job, man. Like I felt bad, man. You know what I mean? Like I felt for for all of them. I don't know. I love this show, man. Honestly.
Now, did you like the battle royale kind of aesthetic that they had? Because I think back to movies like Arnold's Running Man and Hunger Games and Battle
Hunger
Royale.
Games, yes.
They all kind of have like the same type of aesthetic where you gotta fight for your right.
Yeah.
And with this, they had ways out. That's what they did perfectly in this film.
I love that. That was genius,
They had
right?
ways out.
Yeah, that gave like a feeling of, hey man, they made this decision as a viewer, like I don't feel that bad for you at that episode, so like, yeah, genius writing.
It's just tragic, man. You have husband and wives that signed up like, we're gonna win this money together.
The
Good
hell
luck.
you are. Don't trip.
I wouldn't wish Squid Games on my worst enemy, man.
Whatever,
It
you
doesn't seem fair. It don't
you wouldn't
seem
watch it?
fair. It doesn't seem fair. Like there's one thing that they had to do with glass. There's no way where that's fair for anyone.
Let's not say too much though, but yeah, I feel you.
That's not spoiler. But
No, I know. I just before we get too far, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Some of the
Tug of war
games
is crazy,
fair,
you know?
okay?
Yeah. the odds are not on your side, but people still go to casinos though. That's what I want to say. Like, the odds aren't on your sides in a casino, but that chance of actually getting that endorphin of, oh my god, I actually did win $10. It hits people, and then it addicts them. So then they're just into that they want that feeling, even if it's that $10 or that chance at that $100 million. You know what I mean? So like, that's the genius of this show. They're a lot of addiction, and imperfection of people, of character.
Now the main character, Sung Gi-hoon.
Yes, I was not touching the names. Out of respect, I was You know, I don't know if you could tell, but I was like, yeah, the young ting there,
Young Ting.
young ting over there, she was good.
Yeah, Sun Gi-hoon, like his character, man, like I feel like he was still a jackass. I feel like he had chances where he could try to take care of his daughter, but he's like, let me try to secure this money first.
But how many people fall into that, like where they, you know, they work like 8 jobs and they don't see their kids, and then their kids end up going to high school and they never knew their kids. You know what I mean? Like, so it is parallel with the real life situations. Like he could have really just, you know, said, you know, I'm just gonna come and chill with you more often. But instead he would try to hit that big number in the gambling, you know? So
he was a straight deadbeat dad, man.
But he had heart though. That's the thing.
He did have heart.
He's got a good heart, right?
Grimiest character to me is his childhood friend. Like his character was Breaking Bad. Whenever I saw him, I was just like, "Don't do it." He's like, "I'm gonna do it, fam."
I'm doing it. It's like, holy no.
Nah, bro, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Man. Like, and you understand the desperation of like this guy is like billions in debt. He willing to do any damn thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the female character was from North Korea. I liked how they kind of like differentiated that she was from North Korea and that she kind of carries herself different because like people from North Korea apparently are like more colder, I guess. Like they're not as because that one guy, Ji-hoon or whatever his name is, he came in there like, my boy cheesy, like Squid Games.
He was like, we played roulette, so what, buddy? Let's do it.
Play these games.
He had no idea what he was walking into.
He just came in there with a cold aesthetic, like I'm gonna secure some money.
Yeah.
For my brother. Y'all with that, you know, that dance and stuff. I just escaped North Korea. I ain't got time for that, so you know.
Yeah, that's why I liked her character.
Had motives.
Yeah, exactly. And it was understandable motives too, why they did what they did. It was kind of like a character development of Lost. Like it was kind of like that, where they give the characters all a little time to like, and it wasn't too much time. It wasn't like an episode each. It was like a quick little, you know, tidbit of information and just enough for you to be like, oh damn, okay, yeah. Or somebody just reads them in the place like, I know who you are. You did da-da-da-da-da. And the guy's like, damn, yes, you got me. You know, so it's like, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Well written.
Character development, story, pacing, action,
tone was great.
As a whole, I'm giving this a perfect score.
Yeah, man. This is the show to watch. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 for me too.
10 out of 10 from Akil, y'all.
From when I finished a couple episodes in, I kept telling I was like, watch Squid Game, watch it, check it out before people spoil it. Check it out. I
like how some episodes might be 50 minutes, some might be 32 minutes, and they knew how to pace out the episodes. And they're like, yo, I don't want to end with a cliffhanger, let's make it shorter. Oh, we got a lot of action going on in this episode, let's make it 52 minutes. So they knew when, it wasn't like one of those shows where they're like, okay, we're obligated to make every episode an hour. And then have a bunch of padding for no reason. Yeah, they knew how to pace the series perfectly. So
yeah, and every episode felt like very consequential. Like, where are they? Like, how are they gonna fix this? How are they going back? How are they gonna get better than this? And then they just kept spiraling and getting better. Like every episode felt like, damn, okay, well, they introduced the situation, and now they concluded that. How are they going any further? And then they go further. So it's pretty kudos to them, man. They killed it.
It'll be like 1 week, I quit, I'm not doing this. And it'll be one day, now hold on now, this 8 million. I relinquished my quitting. I'm coming right back. I was stupid.
I'm sorry. I'll stay over here. He stays over there. All right, we'll work it out. It's like, hold on a second. What the heck?
What really like built tension for me in the show was like at night. I'm just like, yo, man, somebody might shank you in your sleep, man. Trying to get that, you might get that pillow over your face. Yeah.
Let's get into spoilers, man.
All right, so we already gave it 10 out of 10. We're gonna get into spoilers now. If you want to
disappear 5 seconds
and then come back for the Venom review, go ahead and do that. So now's your
1.
chance.
Let's get it. Old man.
The old man.
Old man.
He's like, I got dementia sometimes.
Yeah. It's like, I got it right. It's like, you bastard. Oh man, no, his character was genius. The twist was amazing in this, and that like was that even the biggest twist? You know what I mean? But
that wasn't the biggest twist. Like I knew it was him because he was number one, and when they were doing red light, green light, my guy was he was cheesing so hard. He's like, I do this when I was a kid. I was just like, nah, there's more to you. I was like, this guy's probably a millionaire.
And then tug of war, all of a sudden he's like, I used to do this a long time ago with me and my friends. If we do, and he broke it down like that anime style where they show the history and like the way to do it. I was like, this is fucking so great. I'm like, oh, okay, I know this guy is something. They're not telling us what he is yet, but he's something.
I was like, he's either a billionaire or some type of sensei or something, man. I was like,
yeah, his character was so great, man. Honestly, his character was amazing. And he tried to make himself look weaker, you know what I mean? To be able to get through things, to manipulate. This is a genius show, man.
My favorite moment was with the marbles where the main character was taking his marbles. And
that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
And when he called him out, he's like, is that how you do friends?
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, his dimension disappeared quickly.
Yeah.
Dimension
like,
was
oh,
on at that moment.
I got it again. Oh, lucky. And then he just started letting him win, and then he just, so that's how you're gonna do your boys? You're just gonna let them die? Holy shit, what the hell?
And I don't know how it is in the sub, but the dub, like, it was bringing me Mr. Chen vibes from The Hangover. He's gonna be like, you fuck on me? You fuck on me? I was just like, nah, because I got scared for the main character there. I was just like, yo,
oh, hell yeah.
I was like, that dementia about to disappear. He about to get your ass shot.
I got scared for him when they were running on the dirt with the peekaboo game or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. What the trick to that game is just go behind somebody.
You think so?
Yeah, man, push their ass and then...
I don't know, man. Those bullets are flying through them like butter, like hot knife on butter. You know, so
I don't know, man. That main bad guy looked like fat. Like, it looked like Chow Young Fat and Michael Jackson put together. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, he wasn't scary to me. I know he's supposed to be the intimidating guy.
Which one? The one with the snake? The snake tattoo?
I was like, because I remember Horny Girl. She got her cheeks clapped by him. And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, you probably got some crabs or something now. She seemed like she was just willing to partner up with anybody. That shit was tragic with the husband and wife team, where the husband came back after partnering up. He's like, I won. I was just like, no, you didn't.
That was great when they all have to pick a partner and they're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna survive, we'll be all right. Me, you're the strongest and smartest. Then no, you have to pick somebody to kill. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah.
That was heartbreaking, man. And then Ali, when Ali looked at that bag and had rocks in there.
I was like, Ali, you dummy. Ali's like, oh, who wants to trade? Who wants to trade? Running around like an idiot. Dude done took the marbles. That was great. No, this show's amazing. From start to end. I'm scared because I don't know if I want a season 2. I like when things are just like complete. Like, what are they gonna go next? You know what I mean?
So answer this to me, because you win $1 billion. I'm getting the suit and I'm dyeing my hair red. That's what that's the swag you going with, bro?
Why did he do his hair? Why did he do his hair in the squid color anyway? The pinky red.
I don't. First of all, when they said Squid Games, Casey, let me show you what I thought it was going to be, because I got all excited. I was just like, because you kept telling me Squid Games, and then my dumb ass, I didn't really research, so I was just like, where are they finally about to do it? And let me show you what I thought Squid Games was about to be. I was like,
oh Lord. Yeah, no, yeah, you were way off with this one.
I was way off, bro. I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was like,
that might be season 2. You never know.
I was like, yo, they got the pink and green. I was like, that's wild Splatoon right there.
Yeah.
That's an adult Splatoon. I was way off, man. I really thought I was gonna go watch Splatoon.
Yeah, I have no idea why he did his hair that color, but I think he has so much heart that he realized like every dollar he spends, like every like $100,000 is a life, you know. So it's the body that he like is just spending off on. So I think that's why he has so much issue with spending the money. But it's the game, man. You know, you left and came back.
And what are you going after them for? Because you want to get rid of the money? Like, what are you going after?
Yeah, he should have went with his daughter.
Go about your life.
That's why I like the ending, and I hope it just stays like this because it shows that he's still not learned his lesson. You know, like you're there gambling, trying to get lunch money or money for your daughter's birthday. You know, and you owe all these people money. It's like just get a regular job and just live your life, enjoy your family.
Man, he could chill and be a philanthropist or something.
Oh, now that he won, yeah. But I mean, before the show even started, when he had the strong gambling issues and depression, you know what I mean? Like he could have like worked on himself from then, but he was just looking for the easy way, and there is no easy way, you know.
Man, when he had to hug his mom that died, I guess
that was
dead. That was heartbreaking, man. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like
for that, and you came back to nothing, man.
I'm saying, I was like, this guy is going out gambling and partying and doing all this dumb shit, and you're watching your mom with diabetes having to walk on her feet and have to go to a job still when she should be retired and enjoying her life. You know what I mean? Like, really, dude? Like, you're a piece of shit. Like, what the hell? This guy, he could have stayed and worked with his mom and made everything, a little bit better for both of them. Instead, he'd rather just go back into the Squid Game when she's telling him, I'm dying, I have diabetes. It's like, instead of being like, I'm gonna get a job, he's like, I'm going back into the Squid Game. It's like, what? I was like,
he was trying to win a future for her, and then he came back with that future.
He could have had time with her. Yeah, and she's gone. Yeah, just like with his daughter. He could have stayed and went to America, chilled with his daughter, took care of her education, made sure his,
I would have been the type that I would buy a trailer and I would live in America and people would think I'm broke and I have $4 billion in the bank.
Absolutely.
Chilling.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No one would know a clue. There's like Walmart clothes, but he travels a lot.
Yeah.
I
yeah. I would do the Tony Stark way, like in Avengers when he has the trailer and then he just slides the thing and then under the trailer is like a big, like nice chill pad mansion like looking thing.
Never know.
Yeah, it's like you just see a chrome trailer, and I own the land all around there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what.
Come on,
like
man.
I would live off house and they'd be like, "Oh, your dad just lives in that trailer." I'd be like, "You think?"
Yeah, exactly. Think what you want to think.
Have a helicopter and everything.
Yeah, but this show killed it. A lot of people got killed in some crazy ways. What was your favorite game out of all of them?
The glass one.
The glass one, eh?
It was so fucked up. There's no way of winning unless you have marbles in your pocket and you have time to like throw one on each glass to hear the distinct sounds of each one.
Yeah.
Even then, they cheated. They cut the light off. They're just like, these niggas doing too good. Take the light off.
Yeah, exactly.
And then make matters worse. Once they win, they're like, let's shatter all the glass in the most explosive way. That was overkill. Like, what y'all?
That was just disrespectful. That was just disrespectful. Imagine you get through something like that, and then they do that. It's insane. What I would have done in that game, I would have been buck naked by the end of it because I would have been rolling up socks, throwing it, taking my pants off, rolling the pants off, whipping it on the floor. You know what I mean?
Buckle and just hit it on the
I would have been just going. I would have been buck naked by the end. I would pee if I have to pee. Take a crap and throw the crap.
You're playing with Death Stranding, man.
Yo, I would do anything. I'd hit the glass with anything I could think of in my mind. I'd be like,
yo, I gotta hit the glass. On each glass.
I'd be like, pass the shoes. I'd be like, pass the shoes, and just start throwing the shoes. And everybody throw your shoes and just throw your shoes. You know what I mean? Like when they said take the shoes off, I'm like, everybody throw your shoes.
They did that shoe at a time.
Yeah, just throw your shoes at the thing. Everybody throw your shoe, throw a shoe, and then boom, we're done. Everybody could survive, but nah, these guys are all greedy and they want to win, so they did it. They are pushing people off the edge. So I was like,
Michael Jackson, ain't nobody passing me, son. I'm the end all be all, man.
Yeah.
Like, horny lady had to take them out, man.
Yeah, that was a great way for them to go, though. That was great. Oh my God, what a shitty way to die. Huh? You wanted her to live?
Yeah, I want a horny lady to live, man.
Yeah. You never know with this show, though, man. If they bring it back, you never know what they could do.
She could have landed on top of the fat dude, but they're harvesting organs too.
That's what I was about to get to next. What do you think of that whole story arc in this?
I felt like it was going somewhere, and then they're like, "Nah." The other story arc I didn't care for was the VIPs. It seems like they just invited every Harvey Weinstein out there. Like, you're Harvey Weinstein. You're a Harvey Weinstein. Everybody come in. It's just all these pervy dudes, and the dude was trying to get his his thing, his ding-a-ling touch.
Man's getting his dick wet. This Bacchanal Podcast. Don't be scared that he'll
I'm
say
just
it.
saying, YouTube also takes me down.
You're
His
too pretty
ding-a-ling
to wear a
touchdown
mask.
with the gold mask. I was like, who does it? Like, he has all these naked women. He's like,
Nah, I want the one that doesn't want to do it.
I want the one that I can't have to force myself on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a game
True
for
predators. Yeah. That's a Halloween costume right there too. That mask, the
And
gold
they feel
mask.
cartoonish too. Like they're
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
twirling.
I feel like those were necessary story arcs for them to take. Because if it didn't have it, after thought of this show, I think people would have been thinking about it like, okay, so people are just dying and they're not gonna do nothing. There's nothing happening with their bodies. People are just doing this show and there's not like people watching this. You know what I mean? So I think they did those story arcs, which I enjoyed, to be able to answer those different dimensions of the situation.
I felt the VIPs were too heavy-handed with the cartoonish villainy. They belonged in the Venom movie. And if you want to transition from there, Casey, we can.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this?
Nothing. Go see it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Just check this out. Just check it. I'm gonna check it out again, to be honest with you, because I enjoyed it that much. Yeah, man.
All right, on to something I didn't enjoy that much. Venom.
Oh God.
Venom 2 is here. I blame all you people that watched the first one and said it was good, because now we're at where we're at right now. And with that being said, I'm gonna show the trailer.
Yeah. So, like, growing up, Venom was one of my characters that I always thought was cool. While watching the first movie, I was like, okay, is this a character that just looked cool and he was never a dope story in the comic books? Because it was a dope origin how Spider-Man got his powers and then, you know, got the black Venom on him and went back to Earth and became bad and stuff like that. And then Venom came with Eddie Brock. That was a dope story. But telling the story without the pillars of Spider-Man is such an impossible, hard uphill battle task that they didn't pull off. You know what I mean? And to bring Carnage into this so quickly and to do a story like this, man, it's just heartbreaking to see this happen. And I don't know, man. Let's get into this trailer.
World is carnage.
Damn motorcycle, man.
We should be out there.
Enough with the motorcycle.
I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression, or you will get hauled off into
Raven
Area
Pro.
51.
She was a waste. I don't know why they had her in this movie.
Live in my
Yo, I gotta show you a Facebook post with this. It's like Dr. Umar Johnson bullshit. This dude's like, y'all ain't watching Venom with your third eye open, son. I'm gonna show you that.
body. You live
Okay,
by
cool.
my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can forget it again. You are a loser.
Eddie Brock, I want to give you my story. People love serial killers. Please,
Why me?
what's mine?
Why him? Did they ever answer
Yours.
that question? No.
And what's yours
They did.
is mine.
Oh, that's the whole movie.
Fight
There.
him.
I have tasted blood
There's
before,
Carnage right
and
there.
that
The whole movie.
is not it.
Oh no! They're really showing the
All I
whole
ever
movie.
wanted in
Yeah.
This is the final fight. You guys just saw the whole movie.
Carnage.
There it is. There it is. You saw the whole movie.
All right, let's get into it, man.
We can get into it. I was gonna let the people see the movie. They might as well watch it.
Yeah, save him some money right there.
It's right there.
Yeah, it really is.
It's right there for him.
Venom, let there be carnage.
Before we get to this review, I'm mad at y'all. I feel like what we're seeing right now is the after effects of the crack epidemic, and that's why we have so many people who are just like, "This was good. Ain't that bad. I have fun. I have fun." That's what we're seeing. I'm seeing a lot of "I have fun."
Yo, I was talking about this movie with a couple of people, and this guy was telling me, oh man, no, I really liked it. This movie, I wanted to karate chop him in his neck so bad. Like,
What are you talking about? What?
yeah, I was like, shut your fucking ass up. What are you talking about? Like, this movie was a headache. Felt bad for bringing my girl there, man. Like, we got free tickets and I was still like, oh man, come on, man.
I felt embarrassed every time. Like, Casey, pretend to be a reporter. Ask me a question.
How do you
Just ask me
feel?
something.
How do you feel?
I gotta leave and go to Ravencroft. Let me jump on my motorcycle. And then it's always like a motorcycle sequence with him popping a wheelie.
Yeah, it's like, why?
And they do it like 4 times.
Yeah, for what though?
I'm like, who made? I was like, yo, is Andy Serkis smoking crack too?
Oh my
It's
God.
and the jokes, the tone of the movies all over the place.
Tone's
the
way all
jokes-
over the place.
Because the jokes are childish, just like kiddie jokes, like "Shut up, Venom! No, you shut up, Eddie!" And he's talking to himself, and the guards are like, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "I'm talking to myself." Wink, wink, nod. And the crowd's
Yeah.
like, "You silly Eddie, you wild, baby, you wild."
Yeah, it's just like
No.
the theater enjoyed a couple of scenes when I was watching it. There was one scene that I was like, oh, that's kind of funny situation there, but it was so stupid.
What scene was that? You're not you can't spoil a movie that has no plot. This movie
Okay,
has
with the
no
convenience
plot.
store lady, and Venom's girl.
No, okay.
That one scene was like the only scene where I was like, oh, this is kind of funny.
You didn't like Venom coming out the closet?
That was funny.
I am out of the closet. That is Eddie Brock. Talking to a random crowd. I was
Yeah.
like, where's this movie going? We're about 40 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
It's only an hour 30. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? He at the club. Where's Carnage at? It's like they got to the third act and they're like, oh shit, we got 30 minutes, bro. We gotta wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
We gotta get this Carnage thing rolling. And they do it so fast. It's the same issue that Candyman had with the 90-minute runtime. You have an hour and 30 minutes and you gotta tell an origin story. But
this is worse.
Do that.
This is much worse because they already did the introductions of the characters in part 1. Like, they could have hit the ground running. He could have bit him in the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then we could have got the ball rolling with this whole situation. You know what I mean? But they played that along way too long, and the whole Venom and Eddie not getting along for way too long. They put in a couple of friggin' shallow Sony commercialism in here that I caught with the TV. Man. Let's talk about a little bit of positives, at least some positives. The cast was pretty good cast. The cast was great. It's just they didn't have nothing to work with.
Naomi Harris is a great actress, but in this movie you have dialogue where she's looking at Michelle, whatever her name's character. I forgot the character's name, like Katie or something. I don't know her name. She don't know because it don't matter. She barely
exactly.
She look at her ring and says bling bling. What the?
For
is
what?
Is it because she's been in jail so long? Is that why she's saying bling bling? Did she get a Hot Boys mixtape right before she went to jail? Like, yo, one last album for you before you hit Ravencroft, girl. I got this Hot Boys mixtape for you. She said bling bling in the 2021 movie, Casey.
Yeah, I was like,
the writer wrote that down, Casey.
Yeah, it was dumb. So dumb. Woody Harrelson, amazing actor.
But
you're not telling me that he was 15 years old in 1995, 1998, whenever this was happening when they were met. He's a good 60-something years old in this movie.
How he know all this stuff? Like in the movie, he's talking about Eddie Brock and oh, your family, this and that. There's no prior information to that.
Exactly. He read the guy. From where? They do have internet in jail now, I guess, right? So I guess he just Googled them. But man, a positive that I did like from this movie that surprised me was Venom actually being able to break down detective situations and using the picture and Venom drawing all that stuff. You know what I mean? Actually doing
they took that shit from Seven, man. Andy Serkis left along Seven. He's like, yo, we're gonna hit y'all with some Seven shit, but we don't have the budget for it. So we're gonna do it our way. You're gonna get a postcard and do some Seven stuff with it. I was waiting for him to be like, where's the bag or where's the box? I was waiting for where's the box moment.
Yeah. I feel like we might have because Venom, thinking back on the Venom character after the whole like Spider-Man situation in the comics, he's not that interesting of a character to me. I love the way that the character looked growing up. So like I think we're getting the best of the Venom character that we could get at this moment. So
this movie
the whole world sucks.
Like, is Venom even that interesting without Spider-Man?
Exactly, but this whole world around the Venom character sucks. You know what I mean? So
yeah, this world.
That's the
sucks.
one thing. Yeah.
And I was trying to get on Michelle Williams' character. She's there just to get kidnapped. She has no purpose in the movie except to be a damsel in distress. Like that's all she's there for.
This movie feels like it was like either a cartoon movie from like 98 or 2001 time, or like a Andy Serkis was inspired by like those old 1980s movies where like it would wrap up and they would talk by a pond at the end, like, I can't believe the guy just jumped. You know, when they declare like those old school movies, you know what I mean? Like
that's crazy, bro. And he jumped.
Yeah, like they had that same like style, like those old movies. And Andy Serkis directing this, you know, it's cool that he's directing this might be his first movie and on the big screen directing, but not on my dime, man. Don't get your practice on my dime. You know what I mean? Like
every time Eddie Brock's on his motorcycle is a lot, and he's popping wheelies every time. This is what I had. He's like, all right, I gotta go.
Couldn't see it. It says you're starting share screen. It's loading it up, I think. But yeah, no, this movie was it's I don't know. It says your name and it says you're loading up the screen.
But yeah, I'll say that every time he gets on that.
This movie was crazy, man. I don't know, and it keeps making money. That's the thing.
And
I think you just hit something there.
It was going crazy. Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live and recordings again. We're back on. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I was saying, with a budget of $119 million in one weekend, this did $90 million. So they're making this is not even worldwide. This is just America. So they didn't even add Canada, China, all over the world into this yet. So they're gonna make the money on this and then some.
Here to stay, and I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like I'm a hater, but
they ain't it.
Y'all on crack, man. I don't know what it is. I can't get with it. I watched it. I even watched it drunk. I was like, maybe I gotta be drunk to see what y'all seen. Got me a couple drinks in. I'm watching Venom, and then as the movie started sobering me up. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like when him and Carnage are fighting, it just looked like two licorices, like a black licorice and a red licorice, hitting each other with CG. And it's
I guess we're just. There's not much to really say here because they show it all in the thing, so we could just do full spoilers.
You might as well, because they showed you. They showed you the trailer. He bit the man's hand. And
which is stupid.
That's the whole movie.
So the fight scene started off good, but then it just got stupid because okay, you're seeing Carnage and Venom make holes in themselves when they're getting shot at and contort their bodies to be able to manipulate and get through spaces. But for some stupid reason, while they're fighting each other, Carnage could stab Venom with bullets of shreds of bullets, and Venom's like, oh, no more. And then he gets crushed by a building, kind of falls on Venom, and he's like, I'm stuck. I can't get up. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You're Venom. You could just turn into the thingy thing and just swirl your way out of it.
You pull yourself through the thing. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? So no, they had some real stupidness in this movie. They weren't even thinking about the characters that they just told us the laws and the rules to. 20 minutes into this movie, they just said whatever. And
what
just
if
all
this
away.
variant of Venom is the dumbest one? Maybe there's other variants of Venom and he's intelligent, but the one that we see in this version is just the dumbass Venom. He's a little special.
How do you feel about this Venom as a character in the MCU? We'll get straight to it.
He's a fucking idiot.
But do you feel that he can?
But I think he has that. He's corny and he does that slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Where he'll be able to play off other characters because he'll be doing something like, "Oh, let's eat him." It's gonna be stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be walking near characters, and Venom's gonna be like, "I like that one. Let's eat that one." It's gonna be jokes like that,
Yeah.
They're geared towards younger individuals and stoners, and they're gonna be.
Don't disrespect stoners like that, man.
Yeah, bro, I'll eat it too, bro. I don't know who the audience is for this because I
don't know either. I was watching this and I was like, okay, this must be for like, 8-year-olds,
it's like
14-year-olds.
But then you're dealing with a dude that eats people, so I'm just like,
yeah. So it's like too
Carnage is a
violent.
scary dude, but y'all making little kid jokes. So what's going on here?
Yeah, like the jokes were, and it could have been a great like horror style movie. You know what I mean? But they didn't go for it. They played it too safe. I guess because they wanted to fit Tom Holland in here. But I feel like the character, this is the best that they could, from what they started with from the first one. Don't get me wrong. I wish we could get a whole redone Venom again. But from what we have to work with, I feel like this movie, for all its garbage, it showed who this Venom is and how he could work in the MCU. In a good way, in its best way. Huh?
We owe Topher Grace an apology.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because his Venom went to the church and he's like, "Dear God, please kill that nigga Peter Parker, man. Like, please, Lord."
I gotta watch that again. I might throw that on tonight. Cause this was so bad. It's
that was Eddie
2021.
Brock right there. This dude was praying for Peter Parker to die so he could get more money. That's Eddie Brock. This guy is just a clown. Like, give me back goofy ass Topher, man, because at least he brought that Eddie Brock grimy ass energy. I don't know who this guy is.
I don't know how Eddie Brock is gonna work in the MCU universe, but Venom's character being divided from Eddie Brock, trying to get Spider-Man, can work for me. Like him being this, come on, let's have fun, like that type of thing, and Peter Parker being like, okay, let's have some fun, and that little piece of the movie could work. But like Eddie Brock may be mad because he lost Venom and they break up and he goes with Spider-Man.
Oh dear,
you know what I mean? But how's it gonna work?
Please tell me that black and gold suit ain't Venom, man. Please tell me that black and, for those listening, I'm about to show the picture, but please tell me that black and gold Spider-Man suit ain't Venom.
How are they gonna make it work? Venom has to be a feature. You know what I mean? He has to be a feature, and he has to just be. Because this is a lot, man. At least they're shredding. Hopefully, it seems like they're shredding Eddie Brock and Venom from that whole world that they created. So
Lord,
it's just gonna
be
isolated.
Me that ain't Venom.
Who knows? But I think the beef between Eddie Brock and Peter Parker is gonna be that they're gonna blame Peter Parker for them getting pulled into this universe, and Eddie Brock is not gonna be able to ever see the woman that he loves again in his universe. So he's gonna be like, it's all your fault that I'm here. You know what I mean?
The other theory I have is like Venom has a hive mind, so maybe.
Oh God, I saw this online. You read this.
I saw it online, but I'm also thinking though,
nigga, stop stealing your homework. Hive mind, like he. Oh, he has a heart. Let me write that down. The world might need to know. No, fuck that. You ready? You see that online just like all of us.
Anyway, so maybe he's connected to the Topher Grace's Venom who died.
Yes.
And maybe he's like, yo, man, you killed one of my variants, man, on Blerd. I gotta come for you.
He's so stupid. I seen that. I was like, you really think this Venom's gonna care about another Venom? You know how many other like symbiotes he's killed already? He killed like 5. What was it? 4 in the last movie?
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit. He just ate one.
Like, yo, what was the purpose of Shriek? And I gotta show you that post.
Purpose.
It's just like, she's just like, oh, Woody Harrelson, he got me out of jail. He's like, yeah, girl, you got one eye, and I like that for him.
Yeah, but from what I saw on YouTube, like the that character and Carnage is not even that deep. Carnage just says like, yo, I'm breaking out of jail. You want to come make some trouble with me? And she's like, cool, let's go. Like it was not even that deep of a like story there anyways. But I just feel like this movie kind of disrespects the woman character, like in this. Like all of them don't have their own like goals. They're all just wrapped around dudes. Like what are you gonna do next? Where are we going? What are we like? They didn't have no like ambitions or stories of their own. She got broken out of jail. You think she want to be riding around causing trouble all of a sudden?
With some jackass, you want to lay low and leave the country and go to Cuba?
Yeah, like at least give me an hour to go like have an actual diet fucking Pepsi in a store. Like, take a sip.
That's
of
not
something.
bad writing. She busy saying bling bling and kidnap.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. This is an incredible actor, and you're doing her like this with the writing. Nah,
All right,
man,
Casey,
this
it's
is
time for you to
bullshit.
open your third eye.
It's open.
Venom 2 is a movie y'all need to see because it gives a deep astrostratic meaning behind the junk DNA within the biological structure of a melanated person. Okay?
Oh god.
In the beginning of the movie, they kidnap a black woman because her genes were able to mutate, meaning that she's immortalized cells that can regenerate, which is a precursor to the eternal life. She's a mutant, bro. It's called mutants.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? She's a
And Tony can
descendant of
say
the
it.
Eternal. He's like, nah, bro, she's a black goddess anyway. And then he's trying to go into all this deep shit about the black woman must be vigilant once the planet is close to reaching 5D Earth, because the essential meanings a lot of
Oh
you
right, he
kidnapped
copied and
to
pasted this one.
serve your genetics to survive the shift, because recessive genes can't claim to the energy of all
cares
this.
so much.
He watched Venom 2, the same Venom 2.
No.
The
You know-
same Venom 2 he watched with the bling bling and the going to the rave. He watched that movie
Yeah,
and came to this conclusion
yeah, that's
of the
that's
5D Earth. And
he
the
had
essential
nothing to
black-
say about a woman having actual character development in a movie, getting proper like writing to actually say the like interesting things in a movie, dimension in a movie. Nothing. This is all he's using the black woman in this as a pawn for his whole narrative that he wants to say right here. That's
she
all
was
I'm
literally just a prop. I'm surprised he didn't go
Yeah.
the route and say that she was a bed wench, because she literally didn't do anything except serve Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, but this guy who wrote this is doing the same thing that the Venom story did, anyways. You know, in his own way.
Exactly. The portal to the third dimension, meaning the black woman is personification of God, because she could generate the original and dispense any race on. That's true. But damn,
Okay,
man,
yeah, I get that.
He's going from Venom, okay?
I get what he's saying, but
I get what he's saying, but he got this from Venom.
yeah,
From Venom, let there be carnage.
yeah. And the thing that really should have pointed out to him, like stood out to him, was the fact that she didn't get any proper writing. She was just a screaming, angry black lady. You know,
Fucking screaming.
yeah.
Who says
That
bling
was her
bling in
ability.
2021? But he
Yeah.
saw that and he's like, melanated queen, you about to unlock.
Oh man, they did her wrong. They did her very wrong in this, and I agree. But this, he's using her the same way they're using her.
Reaching for the moon with dinosaur arms. That's what that is. I'm
Yep.
done sharing this. Because I saw that yesterday. I was like, you got to be shitting me. This nigga done. He dug all up in his asshole.
Yeah,
Full thing, he's
he
like,
did.
I'm gonna get it. This one's for you, Dr. Umar. This
Yeah.
one's for you.
I hope he sees this.
I hope this goes
I hope
viral,
he
bro.
reads this. I copied and pasted all the best spots, right?
He
Come
did
on.
legit research, and the stuff you say was legit research. But
Yeah.
nigga, you watch Venom, let there be carnage.
Yeah, exactly. And chose this to be the spot where you would put that out.
That's like watching Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then writing a think piece. My man, you see, the Silver Surfer was enslaved like we were, and then he broke free from Galactus, who is the
Yeah.
white man in the cloud, shimmering over our oppression. I can do the bullshit too. Y'all want an article? Y'all want to share it? Cause damn.
People think because it's written, it's factual. That's the
You're like, oh,
problem.
my nigga researched that shit, bro. He got wiki something.
Bullshit, man.
And now you see what, like, I talk to Casey on a daily basis where I'm just like, yo, I really think the world's getting dumber.
Yeah,
And just looking at these Venom numbers, man,
it's crazy.
it reassures me.
It gives me hope at the same time, though, because
Well,
if
hell,
we can make some
no.
shit and put it out and people will eat that up, then they'll love it, man. There are people I know that are super talented that don't want to shoot their shot because they're like, nah, that's not good enough.
Man,
It's like,
shoot
bruh,
your
but you
shot,
better
man.
put that shit out there. Shoot your shot. Who cares? Look how stupid this shit is. They got $120 million to make that bullshit, and people went and watched it.
Give me a
over and
Bruce
over.
Willis movie. Give me all the obscure shit that y'all afraid to do. Let's take chances because they making Venom without.
All I gotta
Spider-Man
say, all the listeners right now, if you feel insecure about your craft or something you want to create, remember, someone got $120 million to make Venom 1 and Venom 2. And they're doing it successfully because you're too scared to put out your project or put out your light on the world. So shine your light on the world. And look what they're doing with your opportunity.
That's the positive message we're getting from Venom 2, man. Go
man.
Your dreams, man.
Yeah, go and shoot your shot. Like, look what they're doing. Yeah.
I don't care how stupid. Reusable toilet paper? Go for it, bro.
Yeah, invest. You want to do it? Try it, man.
Do it. We'll bring it to Shark Tank.
Who knows what you can bring out to this world, man? Hey, man.
Yeah, so I gave it a 6 out of 10 earlier, but I feel like I was still drunk off the after credit scene.
Yeah.
So I'm going back down to it's a 4 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, this is a definite dub.
I'm never watching this ever again.
This was a dub. This was done. This was just Sony saying, okay, Marvel, you don't want to give us a proper percentage in the share for Spider-Man, and you won that little battle. We have all these other guys, and look what we could dangle in front of you guys, and we're making money doing it now. You should have shared the percentage, Marvel. You should not be greedy. Just share, do a 50-50 split with Sony and run, and you guys do the movies. Why do you want to have over like such a big percentage? I read this online. This is why this is happening. It's not Sony. It's Marvel. They're being too greedy.
The devil, man. Marvel being greedy. They made a deal with the devil. The devil.
So Sony's just throwing these out because they're like, people are gonna buy it. People are gonna pay for it, and they're making money. So they're like, yo, Venom did well, so let's keep doing it. Let's get the vampire dude. Let's get this guy. We got all these characters.
Let's get the
people
Black
are gonna
Cat,
pay.
Silver Sable movie at this point. Let's do Craven now. Like,
but Marvel could give them a fair 50-50 split, do the movie, and then Sony could just make whatever they want.
Let's now produce it and Marvel like write it and get the directors, because this ain't it, man. Like,
no, it's ain't it. This ain't it. This is just them dangling the product in front of MCU and saying, look, we got it, we could do this, and they're throwing it out. They're like, you want us to throw this one out too? I'll throw it out. Like the TV in this movie when Venom was holding the TV out the window. He's like, I'm gonna drop it. He's like, don't drop my Spider-Man. I'm gonna drop it. You know what I mean? That was Sony and Marvel arguing. Huh?
You know who had the best character art in this movie? The motorcycle man. He went up and down, and then at the end, he finally got destroyed by Venom. He's like, "Don't take me out of my misery, man. This man just guided me everywhere." Yeah,
man. And the shameless plug from Sony with the OLED TV when the Venom dropped the crappy TV out the window, and then when they broke up, and the detective comes in, and you see the Sony OLED box right there saying Sony OLED. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I just had to buy a new TV. The detective looks at the TV and he stops for a second and goes, yeah, that's a nice TV. And then he keeps walking. Yeah, I was like, this is a shameless plug.
I have a question that viewers want to know, Casey. Viewers want to know this. And I know you know more about Venom than I do. So if Eddie Brock starts masturbating, is it Eddie Brock masturbating or is it Venom?
Both of them, man. They're in sync.
So if his hand gets tired and he's like, I got you, Eddie. Can you finish him off?
Put his own face over it.
Oh my god. Because that's the relationship they made it seem like Venom like claps Eddie's cheeks from time to time.
Well, he keeps coming from behind his back, so
But even though, like when they went to the club and that girl looked at him, he's like, you're not my type.
Did we talk about the club scene?
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit more if you want.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This feels like a whole fever dream right now, man. I don't know if we talked about it.
I told you I watched it drunk and it just kept messing up like my drunkenness. Like you're literally watching an hour of him like, driving around on the motorcycle, and breaking up with Eddie. And then after that, the last 30 minutes, you get that bite that you see in the trailer and you get the fight that you see in the trailer. And then it's done.
How did you feel about the after credits? Because it was spoiled for me online already, so I went in knowing about it. But how did you feel about it?
I didn't know about it. I had an idea, and I was like, nah, they can't pull that. I don't think they could pull that. And they pulled it, and the after credit scene is the best part of the entire movie. The movie sucks. Like, if you could honestly see the after credit scene and skip the movie, you're doing yourself a favor.
Mm-hmm. I people talked about it. I read the little.
You're doing yourself a favor if you watch the after credit scene and skip the movie.
It was sad to me. I was kind of sad. I was like, come on, man, really? They're doing this? Like, God.
It's like a notch above like Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. It's right above them.
But we're too far gone in comic book movies for it to be like this now.
Sony don't give a fuck. They're like, y'all like Venom. They're like, y'all like it. Y'all gonna make it
flip TVs.
Like the next
And I
movie
know-
will be Venom the musical, and they go eat that shit up. They're like, yo, that fight scene when he was doing the Macarena was fire, though, bro. That's the generation we're in, bro. These fucking
If they're putting him in, they gotta change the voice a little. Tom Hardy, I don't think his voice is. I don't think he's funny enough to do it.
he's not a comical actor, so when he tries to do it just sounds like Bane.
Yeah, like they gotta get a funny writer. They gotta get him a funny writer. If they want him to be funny, get him a funny writer. Like, come on.
They could have got a funny writer. They could have. Honestly, I would have had Jim Carrey as Cletus Cassidy because they.
Oh
the only
God, that would
reason-
have been beautiful.
The only reason why they did Woody Harrelson because they're like, oh, he did Natural Born Killers, and
Yeah.
they don't have no damn imagination of their own. They won't think outside the box, so they're just
So
like,
they just made him.
let's just do Natural Born Killers. Let's throw that black girl in there, and she could just
Yeah.
be one dimensional, and she'll
Yeah.
just be a supporting character, and there you go.
Yeah,
That's all
exactly.
they did. They did the cheap Natural Born Killers, and it was uninspired. His character didn't really. He had one moment where he was at the gas station. He punched the dude and stomped on him.
Yeah, that was the
That
only
was
moment I was
funny.
like, oh,
That was it.
yeah. Honestly, if they're gonna go for these shit movies like this, they should just give Carnage his own movie. Should have called it Carnage. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
good
then
movie.
have Tom Hardy in it for a bit, and then it's just a Carnage story.
Make
'Cause
it
I
like
like the little parts where it had the story.
Things.
I like to have had his origin story in this, and it's like a little cartoony thing showing what happened. That had me like, oh, okay, whoa,
That felt
he
out
actually
of
looks
place,
like
though.
Carnage.
That felt out of place. So I was like, that
Yeah.
cartoony just seemed. I don't know. It's like they watched Candyman and they saw the shadow puppets, and they're like,
Yeah.
we ain't got the budget for shadow puppets, so we're gonna have Bacchanal draw these cartoons.
This movie was a dub, man. This is
Oh,
some
man.
bullshit.
But it was
I'm glad I
fun,
didn't pay
Casey.
for it, but I'm mad I took my time and went and watched it.
It's a fun movie though, Casey. It was fun.
Nah, man. If you want to watch this, I would say wait for it to come on streaming services and have
Yep.
it just on the background on another screen while you're running video games or something with your friends. And just it got to the point where we were just making jokes on it while we were watching the movie, just like, what the hell? You know, like it was so bad it was like funny. You know what I mean? Like it was so embarrassingly bad. It was funny.
As bad as the first movie was, at least they had a story.
Yeah, I don't know. How would you rate this? I think it was a bit better than the first one.
I don't know, man. I think the first one at least tried. Like this shit was
Yeah.
just like, we're gonna just have them argue for an hour, and then 30 minutes, then we're gonna remember that we have Carnage stuff to take care of in the last 30 minutes. If this movie was 2 hours and they fleshed the character out and the relationship between Venom and Carnage, because they didn't really. I don't know how Carnage knows this man's information about his family and all this stuff. Did he Google search it? Why he asked specifically for Eddie Brock? No one knows. How did he know that if he bit him, he would get the Carnage in him? He didn't know. I didn't know. The audience didn't know. None of this shit makes sense, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But they play it out like he knew and he planned to break that girl out. Like, how did he know that? I don't know. This shit don't make no sense, man.
Yeah, and he was using Eddie to send messages to his girl, but okay, he's doing all these smart things, sending the messages, but how did she know to look for the message in the newspaper?
Yeah, because she's in like isolation. She ain't get to watch the news and stuff like that. She's
That's
still
what I'm
doing
saying.
good.
Yeah,
All she got is that Hot Boys mixtape with her. She
Yeah.
don't know what's going on in the world.
yeah. So, nah, they tried. I don't know if they tried actually.
I don't think they tried. They're just like, look, we just got to get to point B. I don't care what happens in the
they
middle.
just got to get to the end credits. That's all they're
Yeah,
thinking.
they just have to get to the end credit. They're like, yo, we don't care what happens. Same thing with Morbius. I feel like Morbius is going to be the same shit with Tyrese. We're going to have Black Tie as a detective. Go search for this vampire, son. Black Tie on the case. That
I
might
don't
be
think I can
entertaining,
handle
though.
it.
That might be entertaining.
They
Tyrese
think they're Fast
overacting.
and the Furious, but they're not. That's the problem. It thinks it's Fast and the
They
Furious.
don't have that Fast and Furious charm. Fast and Furious
Exactly.
knows they're dumb, but they double up on the ante and they hit you with all types of action. This movie
Yeah.
don't have action until the end.
Yeah. Ah, well, man.
You gotta sit through an hour of Venom cooking Eddie breakfast and singing to him. And it's some old ass like Frank Sinatra song. I was like, come on.
What pisses me off is Venom. Eddie was so ungrateful too. Like it made me not like Eddie Brock. I liked Venom enough You know what I mean? But it made me not like Eddie Brock. He was just a miserable asshole. Like, this guy's making you breakfast. This guy's getting your dick wet. Man. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what do you want from Venom? He's not from around here.
And then the
live a little.
The poster shows like Michelle Williams' character, and like there's a silhouette of like the woman Venom.
Yeah.
What happened in the movie? What y'all lying, man?
It happened for like 2 seconds. I think it happened for 2 seconds.
They made it seem like, yo, he's gonna team up with the woman Venom and the male Venom, and they're gonna fight Carnage and Shriek, and they're gonna team up together.
Nothing.
Shit won't happen, man. The fight is for like 10 minutes. He bites that dude's head off and says, "Fuck that guy." That's how I felt.
It was nighttime. This whole movie was like nighttime most of the movie because it was cheaper for the 3D budget, probably.
I did like that "fuck that guy" line. Like, I know it was PG-13. They get that one F-bomb. They used it wisely.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel warranted though. Like Carnage had to like really destroy that man's life for him to be like, man, fuck that guy. Like, he didn't really do anything though. He kidnapped the dude's girl. He got beat up and dead. He got beheaded. Done. Like, and then there's the next. He left that scene like this, like beat up and like, oh man, I barely made it. He was good as ever. Like, it was a whack ass fight.
That's what I'm telling you. Sitting by the river, like, I can't believe that we just went through this, man. You know, like, and then they did another wrap up, and they went to the beach. It's like, how many wrap ups are we getting in this movie?
Dude,
like,
he went to Hawaii, chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hawaii.
It was in the comic books, but it's not like, come on, like, that's something it could have had in like the Spider-Man one if you want to do that. They already wrapped it up. Like, that was clearly like, oh, we got the okay to be in the MCU. All right, we got to add something else in, and so they added that in again after. Now they got the next Venom, Carnage's son. Can't remember his name. Jesus, what the hell's that guy's name?
Venom's gonna be on the surfboard next movie. Venom 3. He's gonna be surfing. Hang 10 guys. Venom 4. And then people are gonna say it was fun. It was lighthearted. I liked it.
Yeah. The hell's this?
I'm ready for the Eternals, man. Like I went from Shang-Chi, which was an excellent movie, to this bullshit, man.
Oh man, this had such great actors though, man. That's the problem. That's the thing that hurts me, is that it had such great actors.
I hope that Michelle Williams is out and she won't have to do this no more, because I felt like they disrespected her. They used her like a prop. We're like, we're gonna take you. Yeah. We're gonna put you in a suitcase. It was like a suitcase they had her in.
Pretty much. And then we let her out when they need to.
Like, her husband, I don't know what his deal was. Like, he was just there. Like, I'm here to help you, Eddie. I'm like, why, bro? Like, this guy's after her ex. Like, why you helping?
Yeah, exactly. Just get the hell. He should have been like, yo, let's get the hell out of here. You seen this Venom thing again? Like, he almost got killed last time.
Yep. So
let's go to Cali. Let's get the hell out of San Francisco.
4 out of 10 for me. I think I'm done talking about
Yeah, I'm done, man.
All right, folks, we're taking a break in October. We will be back in November with season 3 of the Bacchanal Podcast.
That's right.
We got a lot of good stuff coming out in November. We got the Eternals. We got that Black Western movie. What's it called? They All Fall Down, or
whatever it is, it looks lit. It's on Netflix.
Whatever it's called, that looks dope. So yeah, we're taking October off. We're gonna be working on some things on the back end. We're gonna be coming back with a sponsor and all types of good stuff. Maybe a website, maybe some Twitch streams going. Who knows?
We're growing.
Season 3.
That's right.
So thank you everybody that's listening, and if you're watching live, make sure you type in Lumberjack so you can get that free comic. And that's it for me with a Q with the Bacchanal Podcast. Oh, and make sure you hit us up on Instagram, _Bacchanal. And you can always send us emails at thebacchanalsquad@gmail.com. Anything, Casey, you want to get off your chest? Yeah,
we'll still be posting on Instagram. We'll still be in the Facebook page. So get at us on there if you want to, talk to us and get more into the conversations at the _Bacchanal. And the Facebook page is the Bacchanal Podcast fan page. All right. And if you want to chop it up and talk some business, it's the Bacchanal Squad@gmail.com. Pleasure doing this for you guys. We love y'all, man.
TikTok videos.
Yes. And Akil's on TikTok. So check that out too.
I'm funny sometimes. All right. I think that's it, man. Everybody be safe. We'll see y'all in November. Peace.
Go.